I want to know what you would do in this situation. You've been hired to teach a group of different age kids how to build a birdhouse. And your job is to make sure you explain all of the steps of the process, make sure that everyone understands, even the youngest ones, and also make sure that nobody gets hurt in the process. But as you arrive at this workshop, the kids are talking, it's super noisy, there's an echo in the room. Some of them have trouble following instructions, some of them have no attention span whatsoever, some of them are too shy to ask questions. What do you do? The secret is that it's all about listening, not about talking. Kids don't want to just sit in their desks and listen to you move through the steps. There's no fun in that. So instead, go up to the front and ask them questions like, what do you think is the first step? And get them all collaborating, working together. You want to foster an environment where the common goal is for everyone to build the birdhouse, but it's up to them to sort of solve how to do it. In this way, you'll get the older kids helping the younger kids, and you're just facilitating in the process, and everybody feels heard and listened to, which is super important. Now let's apply this to the adult world. And let's face it, the challenges are basically the same. People don't have a long attention span, they're on their phones, they're eating something, they're whispering to somebody nearby. Maybe English isn't their first language and they're not really understanding, but they don't want to ask questions. Communication now is more important than ever, and yet oftentimes we overlook this skill. So let's talk about some tips to become a better communicator. Number 1, listen more and talk less. People get bored when all they're doing is listening. Bring them in. Make every conversation a collaboration. Do not interrupt and don't dominate the conversation. Number 2, be clear and concise. Focus on getting your information across in a way that everyone can understand. And this is great news for non-native speakers. You do not need a big vocabulary. The best communicators are the ones who can explain ideas in a simple enough way that even a child could understand. 3, use technology to your advantage. For example, let's say that I take an email I've written and copy paste it into ChatGPT. Then I can say, make this more clear and concise. Once I compare what I've written to what ChatGPT has given me, I can learn where I could make improvements. Like this, you get slowly better and better. Hope it helps.